What's good, y'all? Episode 15. Cue the applause. All right. Few pickups from the last few shows. So one thing that I didn't mention with my annoying neighbor person, that really bugged me. I should have said this like when I made the video. But with the dude slamming the fucking window, the worst part about it, this is what pisses me off the most, is it's scoffing. So like I'm playing music outside, having a smoke, and if you slam the window, it's like fucking scoffing. Like if somebody tells a joke or says something in a conversation, you don't like it, and you're just like, ugh. That's exactly what that is. That's what annoys me the most about it. It's not even like the fact that you're mad at it, whatever, but obviously still talk to people. But scoffing, that's fucking annoying. The next thing I was gonna say, another pickup thing, is with being famous. I made a video about how fame seems like an awful idea. And this was this is the weirdest thing. Is like if you're a famous chick and you see them on the step and repeat, which is the walkway before you go into an event, and it has like a banner of something behind you, like Cartier and ABC Studios, and then Cartier. It's one of those things, like a photo shoot before you go into the premiere or whatever. The idea that they start the camera at the head and they go all the way down to the feet, I'm like, dude, your whole body is on display, and it freaks me out just because like I have fucking raptor feet. So, dude, just imagine being famous and like, your face, your body a bit, but like your feet, people are looking at your feet. Ew. So super gross with that. But let's get into it real quick. Going from one idiot who lives next door to this freaking idiot. So this is how old the episode is. It's all good though. I'm going to talk about a couple old things, a couple new things. It's fine. So if you don't know who Hank Green is basically like a TV chef. He you know how TV chefs aren't real chefs. This guy, I mean, he is a scientist or something. I looked up what his qualifications are after watching this. And the guy he works in like biochemistry and social economics or something like that. So you're qualified to know about freaking, I don't know, things in a lab, in a petri dish, and how society is affected by things, I'm guessing. But this came out after the most recent UAP hearing in, where are we at now? We're November, maybe September-ish. And the video he's talking about is of a UAP flying a certain way, or a UAP, because no one can be sure, but clearly. It's a UAP flying, and then a Hellfire missile hits the thing. And they're in Congress. The people are talking in Congress. The whistleblowers, the eyewitnesses, people who work in these fields, and they show a very limited clip of what appears to be something flying over what appears to be an ocean, and then what appears to be a missile hitting it. And then some bits of the thing fall off and keep flying. Now you have to understand that these people are trained to see freaking things that are just, I've said this before, man. You have to fly a plane at, what does it fly at? Like F-15s and like fighter jets, they fly at like 1,000 miles an hour, something ridiculously fast. You cannot compare your regular day-to-day on land to the level of skill those people have. Like I always say, like, yo, just, if you're like, if I rap, I'm not going to be able to do fucking brain surgery. I wouldn't even attempt to even understand or tell somebody in a operating room, oh yeah, but you should maybe like cut that bit out or put that, like, it's so complicated. I couldn't be a lawyer for a day, you know? So what's fucked up with this guy? Hey, pointing the wrong way as usual. What's fucked up with this guy is you're used to ground stuff. You're used to lab stuff and social stuff. I get defensive over the UAP thing. I really do, because I'm like, I believe in it. There's so many people who, oh my gosh. But this guy, he goes, yo, it's you can't tell it's over the ocean. You can't tell the speed of it. It's missing information in the video. Like in the corners of the video, there's this info missing and stuff. Well, you when he talks about this stuff, you're taking a very thin sliver of something and you're disregarding the rest. So this guy, when he talks about this particular video, you're disregarding Roswell, you're disregarding the Phoenix Lights, you're disregarding the videos of a UAP just shooting up in Jerusalem, which I played in an earlier video of mine. You're disregarding all of that just to go this. Now that's like me again jumping into a surgery and just going, you like jumping into a brain surgery midway and just going, yeah, but what if we do this? Like, I'm not qualified. You're taking something so out of context. It's like with this guy, it's like if you walked in to a pub or a friendly gathering, a friend's house, and he's going, yeah, and he killed the baby, and they're like mid joke, and you're like, oh, they killed a baby. I better call the police. Like, what are you on about? You jumped in mid context. This shit just annoyed me so much. And he's going, oh yeah, but we can't tell this. Dude, this video is shot on like it's either a balloon or a drone flying thousands of miles or thousands of feet up in the air. And it's looking at some, like it's trained to do that. The operators are trained to see this kind of stuff. So who the fuck is this guy talking about it? You may think as well, like, who the fuck am I talking about it? But like, you can't just jump in midway and just say your shit and like, because people will listen. Like, I went to listen to this because like, I think it's fair to look at people who have some kind of skepticism about some things, and I wanted to give it a shot. But the guy was absolutely dumping on it, going, oh, well, this is the military. They should keep this secret and da-da-da-da-da. Dude, scientists annoy me so much. Oh, we have to touch the UAP. No, you don't, because you'll probably fucking disintegrate from all the radiation. Scientists wanting to always touch things and test it, and you can't... for me, this is how I look at the UAP thing. If people are fucking seeing it, they're seeing it. It's a thing. You can't you know? And like, if you watch Chris Ramsey's Area 52 podcast show, whatever it's called, he talks to one guy who deals with like, visual intelligence in the skies for like airspace, and monitoring ships and freaking jets and all this shit. They have things like mass synced. You have things like telemetry. You have freaking, like I said before, NORAD. You have all these things in the world that you don't know about as a civilian that are monitoring space and the skies. And I just think like this guy should just fucking stay in his lane. You're a TV chef, TV scientist. You're not a real dude. Like you can't just disregard all the other shit just so that this fits your narrative. Like I said, I tried to give it a shot. I watched, if it's 14 minutes, I maybe watch like the whole thing or 75-80% of it, and I was like, no, this guy's a fucking idiot. Crazy. Just, what I also thought was really fucking crazy about the UAP thing that I thought about while I was watching it. There was like 3 freaking whistleblower people testifying to Congress, right? I had this really dark thought that people will never know that I would bet money that they're told, like, because they have to get approved from up here and da 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 da. It's one of those things, right? I bet, because they have such sensitive knowledge, I bet they're told, like, remember when you go in, if you fuck up, I bet you they would shoot them in the fucking Congress room, like live on TV. I would almost bet that, like, nobody would think that. You would think like, oh yeah, they're just bound to their thing, and they probably know that. But imagine like that David Grush guy or some other people. They went, yo, they're exactly here. These are people. Imagine they went, fuck it. It's on TV. They can't kill me. They would shoot you in the fucking room. I would almost bet money on that shit. Like, you're seeing all these people in suits and the Congressy people. Like, I don't know. Really, really dark thought, but I just thought that was crazy. Because it's so secretive, and there's some stuff that's so. Oh, dude, I hate it. It's all just Cold War shit everywhere. It's all power shit and um yeah, but I bet there's people that would shoot them on fucking TV live, just in the face. They wouldn't give a shit. Really dark, the UAP thing. Um Moving on to different shit. Yeah, dude, funny shit. I was gonna make a video of me trying a MRE, because I've seen people do these videos, and I thought, oh fuck it, that sounds kind of fun. I'll do that. I found this place near me that does MREs, and I thought, hey, I'll buy that. It was so expensive; it was like £20 to buy it. And this is a screenshot from the video I made that was like 20 minutes long, and it was out of date. So badly out of date that immediately after I ate it all and filmed the video, I literally shit so bad it hit the toilet and flew up the walls. And I was gonna find that sound effect for this, because that shit was fucking nasty. You know what? It kind of wasn't bad. It was like if you put stag chili into or Hormel chili into Kraft mac and cheese, because it was a chili mac. But there was like a chili mac in there, like a freaking. I was hoping for Kool-Aid, but it came out to be like Tang, which is, I fucking hate Tang. It had M&Ms in it and Twizzlers. Hey, I'm a Red Vines guy. I don't want to eat your greasy Twizzlers. So MRE video was a fail. Hank Green is a giant fail. Fuck that guy. Stick to Petri dishes and crowd control shit. Yeah, got a new phone and typed in some dumb shit and got this. The fact that it came out in an even creepier oil painting format, and it had that big old scary spider ass thing on it, is just horrifying. I don't know how AI works, and I'm terrified. I looked it up. It said something like it does something like it makes it like blurry first. Like this picture will start out blurry, and then it'll go, oh, a spider. It kind of looks like this, and then it'll make that kind of, and then it makes the head, and it's like, is it this? No, it kind of pieces it together. It's so weird if you look that up. But yeah, this is why AI needs to be stopped, man. That's just horrifying. Nah, I'm really for AI. I was thinking about this morning of like, this is why you need AI, because you need a human level of sentience and beyond to do shit that humans can't do. If you ever seen the movie Big Hero 6, where the guy's brother or the guy invents nanobots and they're tiny little spiders and they do all sorts of things. If somebody gets stabbed in the neck in real life, you can't, because it's so many, it's you got the skin, and then you got the veins going up, and then you got all this shit. You can't, as a doctor, I'm guessing, even if you're the best doctor in the world, you can't get in there with surgical tools and sew all that shit up as quick as you could. If we skip forward 50 or 100 years and they get nanobots to the size of like beyond an atom or whatever, then it can go in your neck and it can sew all those shits up really quick, and it needs its own intelligence, so it needs to be, So I'm for AI, but dude, right now, horse spider thing, no. Also, yeah, playing around on the AI thing on my new iPhone. There's got to be a better way to get chocolate ice cream. I did actually eventually put like chocolate and ice cream together, and it kind of came out like this, but poopy ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. Remember how the other time I said, hey, the new song by David Table, Don't Crack My Finger. Well, now there's a new song by 2 Feet called Lingerie. Um, who is naming these bands? Just oh my god. Okay. Really, really old shit as well, right? When I was watching the Diddy Trial stuff and some of the stuff on TV, YouTube, whatever, like straight up looking at this picture, don't get it fucked up. She is gorgeous. Um, but yo, they were saying like, yo, she was just she was just dicked down by everyone. Now, again, don't get it fucked up. Look, my longest relationship was like 3 years. If you're either in a relationship for 3 years with one person or you're with a bunch of people for 3 years, like as many as you can for 3 years as a guy or a girl, that person's getting dicked down like damn near 1,000+ times, right? But, dude, now like I'm not slut shaming, but you know, the fact that like yo, it's just oh, dude, she had. They were saying like she had so many VDs and like from just being dicked by everyone. Just I'm gonna just say like yo, the finest women in the world, they're not on TV. They're not on TV. They're not in movies. Some of the finest women in the world are not on TV. Um, right. This this is why I haven't been on for a little bit, and you know, because of always being sick. I wanted to play the first Hades. I got a Switch 2 days ago when it launched. So I bought Hades for like a fiver on the eShop, and Hades 1 is great. Hades 2 is insanely good. This is my game of the year. This is like cocaine. Somebody said this other game I started playing is like digital crack. I'm gonna put it up here. Ball Pit. But this game is so freaking good, dude. I've never played something it's called a rogue lite, LITE, and you basically you die a bunch, and then like the more you die and the more you kind of get accustomed to the game, like the easier things get, and you kind of figure it out, and then you get more weapons and stuff. Dude, this game, like I literally can't wait to play it. Like most days, I get on this shit and you basically to sum it up, you fight like in a certain little biome of places. You go through all these encounters, like you do one encounter and it's like 3 enemies, and then it's 4 enemies, and then it's 5, but one of them's different or 2 of them are different, and then you do that biome, and then it's like a different place, and then it's like harder and different things, similar deal, and then you get to a boss eventually after 3 biomes, and then you hopefully you beat the boss, and then you get more weapons, and you can, dude, when people say it's a masterpiece, like somebody said, uh, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a masterpiece. I've always been a Zelda fan. Um, this really is like it's my game of the year. It is a masterpiece. I freaking love this game, and I'm so glad I got it. One of the best £25 I've ever spent on anything. Um, just so insanely freaking good. Um, Yeah, so good, so good, so good. Um, I like everybody else nowadays. I watch too much murder shit, so I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna watch some sports stuff on Red Bull TV. I found this shit called Paddle, and it's like I'll put some other shit up here. It's basically like tennis. Like what I was watching it, I was like, first off, how many derivatives of tennis do we need? You got tennis, badminton, um, paddle, pickleball. There's probably like another. Yo, you know what's even crazier on Red Bull TV? This thing called handball, which is basically like a ping pong table, but they have to. Is it either use their hands or they use their feet to like kick the ball over the thing? It's insane. But paddle is like it's just like tennis. I just wanted to watch something to fucking zone out. I don't want to watch people like like the dude broke the baby's back in the trailer. That was something I watched recently. Ew. Um, they said like he pushed it until its back broke. Gross. Mortal Kombat shit. Um, so I watched this thing called Paddle, and you hit the ball. You're allowed to like hit this. They have it in a glass. It's always in a glass cage, and you're allowed to like hit the ball. It's got to go across, and then it can hit the walls. It's really cool. It's really cool to just zone out to. I'm watching it. I'm looking at either my phone or something for a second. I look back up and I see this motherfucker. This guy, dude, just furiously cleaning the windows. Like he's gonna get some heroin after this. Like he really wants that heroin. Clean the windows. Dude, what the fuck? So fast, so furious. Like, yo, look away for a second, right? Look away. Like, are you doing it? I can't tell if you're doing it, right? Look away, right? Look back. Just honestly, watching it here, it kind of looks like a little small. Like it doesn't look as fast, but I'm not even playing, dude. This dude was going so fast. Cocaine, Red Bull. Just cocaine, Red Bull. ADHD. Unbelievable. All right. Such an idiot. Okay. If you don't want spoilers, I'd say look ahead a minute or two. I watched Bugonia, Yorgos Lanthimos' Bugonia with Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons, who I always think is called Jesse Clemens. I watched Bugonia. Great movie. Kind of did what I thought it was going to do, but it's really good. Right? I go on Letterboxd afterwards to put my little review in that I've watched it. Right? If you don't want to see this again, look ahead. Oh. Yo, how genius is that? For a verified, like you put the review in, and then you click OK, and then this pops up, and I was like, no, stop it, dude. That's marketing at its finest. I'll get rid of it now. So if you looked away, look back. Tell me that is not like the coolest freaking I wasn't expecting that, dude. That's literally just like coming home and like your wife's in lingerie and she's got weed and cheeseburgers. Oh, the best thing ever. All right. Dude, I was so took back by that. I was like, that's cool. That's cool as shit. Watch the movie. Go put your review on Letterboxd and do that and see that. I was like, that's incredible. Okay, let's get into some recent watches. Okay, Drop. I thought Drop was gonna be stupid. How does it end? If I'm trying to remember, that thing happens and Drop ended up being kind of better than I thought, but it was still kind of it sits right at a 3 out of 5. Good movie, kind of entertaining. One of those things like Scream where you kind of like, is it this person? Is it that person? And that's not giving nothing away because that's in the trailers, and that's the whole premise of the movie. Who is doing the thing? Good movie. Wasn't bad. 3 is not a knock. Dangerous Animals with Hassie Harrison, the absolute hottie from Tacoma FD and Yellowstone. I liked it. I like a villain like Mick Taylor from Wolf Creek, where the dude is so bastardly, you like, come on. And I liked it. I like Dangerous Animals a lot. It was gripping. Hassie Harrison is such a fucking hottie to look at. Oh my god. So fucking fine. I saw one negative comment too about her, and she posted it, and I was like, that dude's a fucking idiot, dude. She is redonkulously stunning. Like, get the fuck out. Just so talented, great actor, and so gorgeous, so distractingly gorgeous. You know when people are so fine and you just can't think about anything else. Um, yeah, she was so fine, and the movie's pretty great, and the villain is awesome. Black Phone 2 was better than I thought. But uh I'm not crazy about Black Phone. Like I kind of like the idea. Um I read a thing that it's about somebody. It's based on a killer or some idea of something, and I forgot what it was. Maybe it's like John Wayne Gacy. I think I read. Um, so not bad. If you've seen the first Black Phone, you might enjoy the second one. Good little watch for a bit. Together, I kind of liked. Um, I just it kind of yeah. It makes it. It's kind of like what was I left with? I was left with the idea of just kind of that's kind of like how making kids work. That's it. Cold Creek Manor. Who the fuck was in that? I watched this on Disney. I can't even remember it. Was it about like a place being? I don't know. Clearly it's a two, so it's not that great. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. So I saw the. I wanted to see the new one on Hulu. And I did watch it, but I don't put streaming movies on my letterbox. I put movies. Hand That Rocks the Cradle was fucking awesome, dude. That woman is fucking nuts. Dude, you know what really shocked me is the fucking panties thing. Like if you haven't watched it or you have watched it, you'll be like, yeah, that's fucked up. Super fucked up. Like as a parent, like and just as a person, period. Ew. How could you do Winston like that? That's fucked up. Ernie Hudson's so good, by the way, in that movie. Um, Don't Say a Word with Brittany Murphy and Michael Douglas was kind of cool. Brittany Murphy's in a lot better shit. I like the thing where she goes to Japan and she goes to sushi places. And what else is she in? She's in just a ton of great shit. I love Brittany Murphy. She's really, really good. Antlers fucking sucked dick. Kerry Russell's a great actor, but that movie sucks so much balls. I'm not a body horror creature kind of movie guy. So, and I watched this ages ago. I watched like half of it, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'll get back to it. And I'm so disappointed that I did because it blew. Totally not for me. Because it just like make it make sense. If you're gonna do a thing, make it make sense. Nobody 2 is not as good as the first one. The action's great, so it's clearly done by people who know action. So that's the plus point, but kind of lacking. I thought they were gonna go with a route like the wife was actually like a ex agent too. But they didn't do that. But that's okay. Good fun. But the first one's dope. You can leave it at that. Bugonia is it Bugonia or Bugonia? I don't know. Bugonia was dope. Um, Emma Stone is really good. Like the whole first when she's at the seat when she is like the CEO and she's talking about she's saying that word too much and she goes, yeah, that's too much. And when you're acting about the thing, when you're acting as a person, acting as a thing, like oh my god, so much dialogue to remember. I don't know how. Probably because people aren't sick all the time like me. Good movie. Um, Jesse Plemons, not Clemens, is really good as that guy too. He is so good. And finally, last night I watched Die My Love with Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson, and it's pretty fucking good. Excuse me. It's pretty good, Morty. Um, yeah, Die My Love is pretty good. PPD is real. I thought it was going to be like, I thought it was going to be something else, and I thought she or he was going to do something. I'm gonna just leave it open for y'all to watch. Die My Love is pretty good though. Jennifer Lawrence, absolute hottie and great actor. Really, 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 really great actor. And Robert Pattinson is just always good. Yeah, that's the end of the show. I really just wanted to kind of dunk on freaking Hank Green for being a fucking dumbass. Because like they say, like, yo, if you say something with enough conviction, people will believe it. And I feel like that's what that guy's doing. Imagine like you have a fight with your partner, whether you're a male or female, and and then some third person comes in. Like I had an argument with my baby mama once, and then a cop just fucking joined in because he saw two people yelling. And he was like, hey, I was checking that she was okay. I get that. But like also, fuck off. I literally told the guy, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, leave us alone. We're just having a disagreement. Like to jump in, this is also why, again, I've said it before, like I don't like courts because courts are freaking, they're the third person jumping into a thing that they weren't there for. Just like taxes. Hey, remember how you worked like 10, 15 hours that day and then the government didn't join in any part of it at all, but they want their tax? Dan Hank Green is he's just jumping in as a person with no context. You can't just cherry pick and choose what you want to say about the thing. I mean, you can, but like you're fucking wrong. But yeah. Hey, there you go. Sluts, idiot people on the internet talking about shit. Game of the year. Padel is a really good sport. Go watch that shit just to fucking detox from all the true crime you're probably watching. On Red Bull TV, but don't drink Red Bull. Drink Monster instead. It's citrusy and it's great. That's my show. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. Type it up in the comments. And I'm going to be back for episode 16 if I'm, not dead. Stay safe. I'm out. Peace.